And this is our true nature, all of us, to live in loving kindness. If we take anything from this weekend of meditation, let it be that we realize that we are beings whose essence is loving kindness. And our meditations are simply opportunities to enter into the heart and allow love to flow and to make sure it is never dammed up. That is what damnation is. To dam up the love out of fear that it will be taken from us or abused or rejected, or we will be abandoned or too vulnerable. All of those are excuses and are illusory. And when we have purified our love of ego and of fear and of desire, each of us is that divinity that we symbolize as the Virgin. We are that. We don't have to become it. But we must realize it in time and space through the experience of recognizing that a life of non-love is not worth living. No matter how much money we have, or power, or fame, or fortune, or good looks, or whatever it is that we base the ego's pride upon. It is only love that makes life worth living. And so whatever process we must get to in order to purify our love, whether it is a process of forgiveness of those who have hurt us, or forgiveness of ourselves for having hurt others, or for having loved money and objects and sex and drugs too much, or having loved any of the arts which are for the expression of love for the wrong reason. If we have loved music for fame and fortune rather than for love, then we know we want to purify that and use our music for love, to express the divine beauty of love. We want to use our skills in cooking for love, or in woodworking, or in writing poetry, or in planting food crops in order to support life, or in building homes, or in whatever it is that the human functions and talents and gifts that any individual has been born with or learned in our education. It is all for the service of love. And when we live as servants of love, we are fulfilled. And we live in peace, and we die in peace. And we die into ever greater love that is eternal life. And so, we have come here for a weekend of meditation. But that means a time in which we focus on the sacred love within and the sacred love that bonds us together as a community. The sacred love that expresses itself as bars of chocolate that are shared among us, and of songs and music that is played for our delight, and in all of the ways that we treat each other with kindness and with appreciation, and receiving one another with open hearts and eyes that see that which is beautiful and perfect in each of us. It is that that nourishes us, and it is that that will protect us and redeem us when the money system collapses and the food system is gone. And this is why saints can live without eating, because we live on love. And when we learn to be nourished fully on love, we won't need food. But when we eat food, we know we are eating signifiers of love, and that our first relationship with our mother is eating her as food, literally drinking her. And so food and love have become an equation. But it is love that is primary. It is love that is our food, not food that is our love. It is love that is the source of all value. And we become valuable, and beings who have something valuable to offer, the more we dedicate ourselves to emanating love and disseminating love. And forgiving those who have run away from love, and help them to heal from the fear of love by showing again that love has the courage to live as nonviolence, as peace, and that love does not require armies, and that love does not require bank accounts, and that love does not require all the accoutrements of power, but that love in its pure form alone will get through the eye of the needle into the next age and produce a world in which there is no need for money or guns or hierarchies of power. And all true hierarchies will be recognized as those of the rule of those who are most loving, who are the most disinterested in power, in territory, in possession, those whose purity of love has become absolute. And that is the kingdom of heaven. Let us build that kingdom now, before the kingdom of hell totally collapses in ruins, so that there are refuges, there are outposts of the kingdom of heaven to which people can come and be saved as souls and in their bodily form. And may we have the courage to live as love, even in that world out there that does not recognize love. Let us be outposts of the light of love, and have the courage to be rejected or misunderstood or ridiculed or crucified, but never be untrue to love. And in this alone, we shall know the meaning of salvation.